I would say that the biggest disconnect that we see is around the regulatory environment. And that's improving even as we speak. But traditionally, there wasn't really much debate amongst the vendors or the utility folks or the commission around the value that was created from a smart grid. What was maybe at some dispute is who pays and how do we divvy up the cost and the benefit. A lot of the benefits from a smart grid come right back to the utility, taking trucks off the road, improving their operations. Most utilities would say, I'm signing up, if I invest this money, I'll save that operationally. But a good chunk of the benefit from a smart grid, some of the things we talked about today, say around plug-in hybrid vehicles or carbon reduction, reliability improvements, are not things that are easily monetized back to the utility. So the utility says, hey, I'd like to deploy a smart grid, but I don't capture any immediate direct value. Those are societal benefits. They're not soft benefits, but they're societal benefits. And it's up to you, the Public Utility Commission in your state, to allow me to put these systems out and gain rate recovery, because we as a people, as a society in our state, wherever it is, will reap those benefits. And so until we make sure we balance the cost and risk-reward benefits between utilities, their commissions, and all of us as users, we'll still fight some of the paybacks.
It sounds like a horrible problem. I mean, and because there's, as you guys know, there is no one regulatory utility for an entire country. And these guys have to battle it out, geography after geography. Before I go to Mozambique, who has battled that out and has an amazing story there, Bill, what is your thought? What is in our way?
Industry cooperation is also in our way. The industry's been put together pieces at a time. It's evolved slowly, so the supplier base is essentially protecting a corner of market share, unlike other industries that have deregulated or changed, like telecommunications, where it was opportunistic and everybody was trying to take share away from each other. The historical trend has been to just make sure you don't lose your piece, and so that makes for very defensive supplier relationships.
Do we need a Microsoft or an IBM who basically dictates?
No, I personally think that the industry needs similar kind of encouragement as the internet did, where the government basically gets in and says, look, we need to get it started. We need to say it needs to be done a little bit this way in enough areas that the fire begins, and then they get it back out and let the industry evolve. But the challenge, I'd like to bring the second challenge, because there's a lot of challenges, is the utility industry themselves each choose to design their system differently. And our challenge is to make it so that we can work with almost any approach. But it also does create some obstacles for the industry to kind of move forward, because everybody wants to look at it differently.